Sound lingers. Sound lingers. Are you... Existence is unity.
Behold, this symbol of pure...
Oh? Yeah.
Rise to the challenge.
Every petal... All will be swept away by the wind.
Hide. You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Enjoying yourself.
Stay back, Clara.
I'm okay. Some value, I suppose. Commencing research. Here, try this. So this is the warmth of life.
Let's on you.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora. I'm on guard. I need to be brief.
Annihilate. Rise to the challenge.
Every petal... All will be swept away by the wind.
Bear witness to me. Command the flesh.
Specimen sighted. Deep breath. I'll never forget you. To travel.
Nice teamwork. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Let the duel commence. Confess.
Okay.
Target threat index lowered.
Commencing research. There's more to life.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Put forth all your might.
Not a threat.
Mission command.
The flesh wound.
Eliminating threat.
Here, try this. Thanks. Some value, I suppose. Every petal... All will be swept away by the wind.
Behold, this symbol of pure...
Mission command.
The flesh wound. You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Stay back, Clara.
There's more to life. Specimen sighted. To travel.
Nice teamwork.
I need to be brief.
Annihilate.
Enjoying yourself.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Lance at the ready.
Rise to the challenge.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Mission command.
Confess.
Mission command.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal... All will be swept away by the wind. Commencing research. Deep breath. So this is the warmth of life.
The flesh bear witness. To let the duel commence.
Yeah.
I'm on guard.
Specimen sighted.
Pledge thy loyalty. Put forth all your might.
Enjoying yourself.
Stay back, Clever.
To travel.
So this is the warmth of life.
Stay back, Clever.
I want to protect everyone. Holiness your Torah. Stay away.
At your command.
Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Here, try this.
You are fighting
I'll
a
never
jet.
forget you.
Put forth all your might.
At your command.
The flesh wound.
Yeah.
Stay back, Clever.
Let the duel commence.
Annihilate.
I'm on guard.
Deep breath.
So this is the warmth of life.
Confess.
I want to protect everyone. Holiness your Torah.
Put forth all your might.
At your command. Eliminating.
Here, try this. I'll never forget you.
Rise to the challenge.
Yeah. Every petal all will be swept away by the wind.
At your command.
Put forth all your might.
Stay back, Clever.
Deep breath.
Bear witness. To us.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
You are fighting a gentleman.
Some value, I suppose. Yeah.
Pledge thy loyalty.
Stay back, Clever.
Put forth all your might.
Enjoying yourself.
Stay back, Clever.
To travel far away.
Nice team.
I want to protect everyone too. Holiness your Torah. Commencing research.
Rise to the challenge.
At your command. At your command.
We don't have much time. In that case, let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's High. On behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you. Wishing you joy under their... As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request. We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. Ultimately, only heroes like... But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member, a dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all.
That's not the point!
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive... The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's talk about our tribulations and choices, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival that I...
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable...
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have...
I'd like to ask, did you really not know?
I would have never thought that this Nameless would point the spear at me.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry.
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has...
Sunday, Robin, I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the best. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken. Sunday,
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence?
I will do as you can...
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is.
Oh, triple-faced soul. Please sear his tongue.
Let us begin. There is nothing...
Understood? Question. Have you devoted your life to your god? Never...
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do yourself?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god? Coveting?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past?
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I...
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith.
Just a moment.
What?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity, such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the Great One? Shipe.
Perfectly harmonize it. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the... Later, they fell. The route traversed by this Eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an Eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang, being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find your...
So,
for the sake of our grand cause someday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish...
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the man within the foundation of law, humanity, and through harmony.
Unbelievable. To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the...
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet. Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone, and have been wide... Smart kid. You're just as sharp as the other one.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point...
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape. At least Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the...
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a...
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people... I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world.
Did you do the same to what?
It's a tuning process. Tuning allows you to... Now, everyone, please... From this point on, you will, I believe, after going through similar Let's begin. This story happened when Robin and I were later on. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers. We decided to build a nest for it. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the... We decided that when it regained its destiny... No. I passed the stick to the original plan. And build a nest with soft net... Or build a cage for it. I eagerly await your...
That guy just casually throws this kind of... If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build it after all.
It looks like he really... Back to the question. I would personally choose... No special reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly.
I can't decipher his intent, even if I was gonna really...
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. We passionately nursed it back. I watched it for a long... Finally, the fall shattered its... I deeply regret the choices we made. Next. This story happened when I was appointed as... It was during that period. He was a dream chaser. And an illegal stowaway. He told me he had a plan in place after hearing the dream chaser's story. I'll tell you the outcome soon. Will you do as I did? And try to convince the Bloodhound family? Or will you remain silent? I look forward to everyone's...
It seems like he sold his kids to chase with that thought. There's only one choice. Let the Bloodhound send him back home. This person deserves to be punished.
A dream, but... What? A dream chaser story. But... What cruel...
This question, I'd probably choose to ask the Bloodhounds to...
I'm honored to witness you arriving at the same decision. First, the out now then. He told me the reason he was in the end. As to your choice in the story this time. This story happened. What surprised me was the letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdote.
Do you know?
My sister, of course.
To help you grasp the false...
From what the letter indicates,
Correct.
a straight...
A wall has broken. She hoped to eat...
Is she alright?
If the operation by the eon above...
Those... Now you understand why she...
How could this happen?
It's all in the past. Likewise. Because this is... Would you still support...
I often feel like I've dreamt of similar scenes on certain nights. Their confusion, if with each trailblaze.
Miss Robin's hurt with the fact that she's...
Miss Robin's courage is admirable. But the fact that she is also Mr. Sunday's younger sister? No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood.
I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream. I know the suffering of being tormented. The turmoil of losing your way. How sorrow, and even despair, set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain. Because this is not what... We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper...
So what is your definition of living a happy...
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion. A cage known as... When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis, that is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weakness in... Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract. So allow me to provide a simple... During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life. And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the face of the new... And thus, every person can return to... There would be no need to bear the hard... Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome.
It sounds...
But...
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary wakening.
Wakening? Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality.
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering...
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we sleep, it is... But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the...
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on... But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making the want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, perhaps in your mind, you also view... Because I don't.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before.
is this?
Does this place ring any bells?
I don't know.
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless. But weirdly, when we entered it, Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories. And a dream bubble. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha.
I don't know much about dream bubbles, but
I'm counting on you.
Himeko, I still don't get it.
I wasn't sure. It was... Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death. Which we now know. The question now is we're drawing closer to the truth.
Alright, but there are doors all over the...
I guess... I'm not entirely sure, but... Let's give it a try.
Stream forth the gleam of
Wait, you managed to...
Weird. This place is quite if I remember correctly. And hold on.
This could be a case since this place...
Yeah.
Mikhail, that's the name? So...
I'm sorry.
Anything special?
Mikhail?
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the watchmaker's grandson?
But we haven't... Could you tell us more about...
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who... He didn't want me to... Every time he came...
It appears that this... So, where's your...
He went off on a new... So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville? I heard some noises from the room.
You and...
Yeah. They follow Miss Mirror's words.
Sailor.
Could you tell us more about the compass?
The compass?
That's a great story.
Huh? Oh, weird.
Perhaps Clocky.
I think... I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead. Look, there it is!
The water resembles every time I...
Have you recalled anything?
Yeah, he often said...
Yeah. Hey, don't tease...
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul.
Yeah. While Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and play back then.
It seems that...
Yeah.
But this raises more... Could this be...
I'm sorry. Perhaps I'll... I wish to share it.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No. We should turn left here.
Huh? Something feels different about this place.
Up ahead is... Grandpa's study. It was in that room.
The atmosphere in this room...
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky! You're here!
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that sea?
Yeah. He described how to ensure that on that day, he called me to his study. I asked him if I could...
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. And he said that...
A train?
It's the Astral Express! I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who then... He gave his pocket watch to me. He said the distant sound of it.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah.
This is the dream jigsaw.
Do you remember?
Hey,
Looks like we're just one.
This is it. This is my room of... While I spent my time here, I learned how to repair clockworking gears.
So, this build?
Yes, this dream bubble...
Wait.
March.
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a child like...
The answer lies in the Astral Express. Her experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this Clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky. A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblade.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew?
Wait.
That's the answer, March 7. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged...
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, and the whistle you heard was the sound of the express...
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story. How about we start with your name?
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system, adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. A name. Mikhail Char Legwork. Or simply, Misha. If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name. The Watchmaker.
So, you're the Watchmaker?
Unfortunately, that legendary figure is no more. I am only a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky, a young apprentice, and a future mechanic on the Express. And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I saw. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it. And that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in her dream from the very beginning. The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through, but in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to... So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you. For the path, all I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey. And my hat, too. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
Of course. We've come this...
In that case, it's then let's proceed together to the end of this.
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't...
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Cap. Now go! Board!
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out.
Well, it's hard. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do...
But I only know...
Don't worry. You've got what it takes.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop. I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan. I see. The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory and still have a long way to go. Don't worry. Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of trip... Yeah, this is Mr. Amundsen's hat. Winnie, farewell, legwork.
Where are you going, Watch?
Don't worry, Micah. Just someone has to be at the forefront of...
Because you're all we have!
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Ah, Tiernan. We Nameless won't stop. If I don't come back in one piece, then you'll be...
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're...
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea.
Oh, come on! Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining... If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with...
Yes. I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to... We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade. and send invitations to the entire...
So... a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging. Make sure to send an invitation.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met.
Write it down?
Oh, so I won't.
Of course.
Yes, but what I did, I was a kid. I wanted to have...
Yeah.
But you know what? It was so... Your name should have been Ben the Watchmaker.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else. I've traveled far enough. It's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again.
No, I'll stay here. And then...
This is... where it ends? You told me that the trailblazing expedition...
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
Next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you. Misha? You're acting weird today.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation, whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad. All they need is a little nudge to take. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore and venturing even further. The Penacony and Mikhail's dreams does not belong to order.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, since the future of the Stellaron Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake. If you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
We need a strategy. Please stay tuned. Time to test our rapport.
Do you admit this crime? Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. It's time.
Step up, let's see ya!
By the order, execute the Marastruck! No enemy is the Marastruck.
How's this taste?
Thanks for the support.
Rhythm get messed up.
Right second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise.
In the mood for another
Mood
beating?
is set. Just let the show begin.
Ready for another? Do you admit this crime?
Take your position.
Enemy targets.
Step up, let's see ya!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the charm?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy?
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own. I sensed a strong conviction, and that's why he'll give it his...
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, now that we've taken up the...
However, the desire to drink they've harnessed.
What do you mean?
I believe Firefly is trying to...
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring because one of the lines said, I'll experience
3 times?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure
The most terrible form?
The true death. where everyone in Penacony
We must do everything.
Have you made up?
Yes.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express.
Yeah. Farewell. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death.
May we meet again in reality.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dream.
I hope
You mean?
Silverwolf told me about it.
Well, I want till people die. We.
Do you exist?
Are you not the same? If I were to die now, I would only be though it's tombstone. It will bear.
That's quite unexpected, old man. Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim? I can sense that this false, sweet dream is coming to an end. The Nameless, it's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Yeah, not just those Nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. But in the end, we managed to, well, I don't. Then I'll be joining you soon, you old fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, here's to you. To the imperfect.
It's warm here, isn't it?
It's a shame. These...
Seriously? It becomes. Have you?
Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren cliffs and nights lit by bomb. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but don't worry about it.
Well, congratulations on that. By the way.
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavilli's. She became...
Well, my condolences.
Condolences. I don't need them.
That's proof that you're grieving.
Or...
afraid.
I'm afraid I'll forget that. I fear that those
Hard to imagine.
Because I have experienced as long as this red... In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence.
But you're right about one thing.
When will this rain?
Perhaps...
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don Hung? It's one of the Paradise Kingdoms under the influence of the Harmony. Half an Amber Era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And...
Do you think the same thing will happen on Pentecost?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation.
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony... If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony.
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the Ancient Swarm disaster? Tazeronth, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe. And it eventually evolved into a fierce battle. Two paths lost their eons in that war. The propagation and the Order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related...
Xipe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum, and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy forgaroni! So you're saying that the two leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect?
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
Now, this is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what.
Time is running. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the Jade Abacus of allying Oak?
Exactly. The assistance from the lawful Cloud Knights would be enough.
Think it over carefully. You can only...
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... They're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
Are you the only one here, my child? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the varied sounds?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you.
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, The compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to... Of course. You're still as the opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the Harmony.
I have one final question. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world, instead of a city filled with hope and dreams?
Why? It's for justice, my child. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,330...
I shall ascend to the heavens. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
This is the interior of the Penacony.
It's quite exhilarating to be...
And not only that. Even if we're late, let's explore around.
What a headache. Who's next?
Here, try this!
Great teamwork. Dreams do come true.
That's half the work. The mood is set. Let the show begin! Destined for oblivion. Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid.
and unsettling. Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Why is it so silent?
Are these puppets?
Scream forth the gleam of old blades.
Feels off.
There's no other grand theater in the dream.
So Sunday's mess.
My apologies for the delay. I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the Asdana tradition, I invite history is a myth within it. Let us commence with the dawn. After the Dusk Wars, darkness veiled the sky, and chaos consumed the earth. Enna the Order emerged, destined to restore all existence. That marked the first day. They gathered nebulae and forged them into pigs. Thus creating a grand lyre with black and white keys. Strike the white keys, and the sun rose. Strike the black keys, and the moon rose. And so, the sun...
Scream forth, gleam of old blades. forth, gleam of old times.
The atmosphere here. This act is named...
I thought things were...
I genuinely wish to avoid a violent clash with my esteemed guests from afar. Therefore, I've arranged 3 acts before the situation becomes irreparable. Where shall we start our narrative? Well, let's start with the time when... Shall we start? Well, let's start with the time when Penacony was still a frontier prison. In 2147 AE, a prisoner named Hanun ignited a struggle for liberty and emerged triumphant. IPC referred to it as the War of the Frontier, while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
shattered the cages and expelled the guards.
It's true that Hanunu was a legendary hero, but it must be acknowledged that while he bestowed freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't grant them true liberation. The three nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the frontier prison. Because their efforts proved futile. Once again, as Dana was engulfed in war, this time the enemies originating from within. The As you can see, their sentences have long freedom permeate.
Prisoners, this is my...
Why do we have to fight while enjoying the show?
For I desire not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance in its completion.
Still waters of the flip. Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
Don't mess with me! Okay. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Commencing research.
Nice teamwork. What a headache. Who's next?
Still waters of flip. It's time. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
Don't worry, it's just a script destined for oblivion.
I'm on guard. What a headache. Who's next?
Not a scratch.
Free will, or was it fate? Don't worry, it's just still waters of oblivion.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
More familiar. Commencing research.
Another journey begins.
I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Destined for oblivion.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? Deep breath.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Still waters of oblivion.
Who's next?
for oblivion.
Lance at the ready.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Okay. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I'll free you from your chains! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You travel far away.
Still waters of oblivion.
So you are afraid.
I'm on guard.
Only a
Free will.
What a headache.
Okay.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Who's next? Specimens?
Lance at the ready.
Only a scratch.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I'll free you from your... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Free will. Still waters of oblivion.
Perfect.
I'm on guard.
No one can restrain you anymore. You are free.
Thus concludes the first act.
This must be how Penacony was constructed, with the aid of outsiders. However, it appeared...
This show is... Puppets. Where are they guiding us this time?
They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil. That marked the third and fourth days.
Ode to Fool.
The surroundings are different from before.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages: tree, grass, flower, bird, beast, fruit, and insect. Peace never truly graced Land of the Exiles. The history in this era is rich and intricate, so please allow me to present it in allegorical form.
Spring forth!
The leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of righteousness and ascended as the new family head. Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict. The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa family.
Because Master shaped you from clay, but forged me from fire. I'm superior to you.
Only when Gopher Wood led the family to Land of the Exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages did Penacony earn its new name.
Dear outsider, I beseech your aid. I wish.
This is the second act.
But this new master
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to explain.
looks like...
Where are you?
Guess we won't be able to.
Either I shall be my...
This puppet isn't responding at all.
Without a master.
Master is no longer. Master is no longer here.
Once I stood. My former master has long gone.
Master!
Master, now that you have...
I shall sing for my new master.
Thank you, dear outsiders. Heed me! Cast aside.
Get ready. Looks like another fight.
Nice teamwork.
To travel.
Nice teamwork.
Who's next?
Another journey begins. Still walk for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
What a headache.
Who's next? Commencing research. Here, try this. Thanks.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I'll freeze, disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yes, I'm inside it.
Deep breath.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Still waters of oblivion.
I'm on guard.
So you are afraid of me.
Yeah! Commencing research.
Destined for oblivion.
Don't mess with me.
To travel.
Lance at the ready.
Who's next? Yes, I'm inside it.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
What a headache.
Here, try this.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Destined for oblivion.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'll freeze, disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Don't lose momentum.
Commencing research. Deep breath. Thanks.
Free will, still waters of oblivion.
I think something bit me.
Not a scratch. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Who's next? Specimen sighted. Here, try this. Nice teamwork. To travel. I think something bit me.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
I'm on the
Perfect. What a headache. Who's next?
From still waters of oblivion.
I think something bit me. Deep breath.
Destined for oblivion.
Oh, will eventually rest upon me. Commencing research.
Only when Gopher Wood led the family to land of the exiles and earned recognition from all 5.
Thank you, dear. Heed me, cast aside.
Get ready. Looks like an...
Only when Gopher Wood led the family to land of the exiles and earned...
Thank you. Heed me, cast aside.
Get ready. Looks like an...
Lance at the ready.
To travel.
So this is the warmth of life.
There's more to life. Specimen sighted.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth, and falsehood.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Enjoying yourself? Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Test. 0 points.
Commencing research.
Answer me. Mediocre.
Some value.
To travel.
Nice teamwork.
Your answers? Test. 0 points.
Eternal.
There's more to life.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Answer me. SA and knowledge, the measure of truth, and falsehood.
It's time.
0 points.
Some value, I suppose.
I'm asking questions. Test.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Your answer me.
Still unanswered.
Lance
Commencing research.
Alas, thus conclude.
This is how
This guy really...
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument. Thus, all mortals found their unique place within this symphony. That marked the 5th and 6th days.
really into these puppets. Oh, I get it.
And the atmosphere here.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
Stream 4.
We will make choices on their behalf and bear without a king, and stand against we shall support one another, protecting the weak and standing against the mighty. Before the arrival, everything followed its natural course, and so it shall continue, even after the king's departure. We no longer have need for a king, for we have become kings of all things.
Perhaps we'll need...
So, do you... How did it go? You can't change.
My apologies.
Prepare for battle.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
His trouble. Nice teamwork.
Specimen sighted.
On still waters of oblivion.
What a headache.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Who's next?
Not a scratch.
Another journey. Destined for oblivion.
I'm on guard. Lance forward!
I'll free you disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Here, try this.
Thanks.
Free will, or on still waters of oblivion.
What a headache. Who's next?
Again. Destined for oblivion. Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Who's next?
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Don't mess
Lance
with me.
ablaze! Lance forward!
Here, try this.
Nice teamwork.
His trouble.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Destined for oblivion.
Who's next? I'll free you disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Commencing research.
Still waters of oblivion.
It's time.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
What a headache.
Destined for oblivion.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Lance at the ready.
What a headache.
On still waters of oblivion.
Specimen sighted.
I'm on guard.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Lance at the ready.
Destined for oblivion.
Perfect. I'm on guard.
I'll freeze! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Still waters of oblivion.
Not a scratch.
To travel.
Nice teamwork.
Don't mess with me.
Destined for oblivion.
Who's next? Whatever.
In the hushed expanse of what is mine shall...
This is the final. Let's go. Once.
They imbued the world with meaning, yet all thus on
This grand theater.
Everyone, get ready.
that marked the seventh day. Cheers and chants reverberated in the
Look, there he is!
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear guests? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What you've arrived at the perfect moment. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater. The very core of the sweet dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the... and the very place where the future of Penacony. Your unwavering faith in the Trailblaze is truly impressive. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness. Especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their...
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himiko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be,
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My desire is not to resurrect a fallen Eon, or become one myself. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from Eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity.
that's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined. However, Before the prelude to the future begins, please take... Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Commencing research. Deep breath.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Still water, oblivion. I'm on guard.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Not a scratch.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Only a scratch.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
Nice teamwork. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. It's time. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
So you are afraid of me. What a headache.
Another journey begins.
Still water, oblivion. Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Destined for oblivion.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Commencing research. Deep breath. Thanks. What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Still water, oblivion.
Who's next?
Specimen sighted. I think something bit me.
Again. Destined for oblivion.
Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me.
To travel.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Free will,
Still water, oblivion. I'm on guard.
What a headache. Who's next?
another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
So you are afraid of me. I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Deep breath.
Don't worry.
Don't mess with me.
Still waters of oblivion.
I think something bit me.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
Who's next? Commencing research. Here, try this.
Nice teamwork.
Don't mess with me.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
To travel.
Don't worry.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Deep breath.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
Specimen sighted. What a headache. Who's next?
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
It's time.
So you are afraid of me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
I'm on guard.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Destined for oblivion.
To travel.
Nice teamwork.
What a headache. Who's next? Commencing research.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Lance at the ready.
Specimen sighted. Deep breath. Thanks.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
I'm on guard.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
All will eventually rescue.
What a headache.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Lance up.
So you are afraid of me.
Commencing research.
Who's next?
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Perfect. Here, try this.
Nice teamwork.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance at the ready.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
Nice teamwork.
I think something bit me.
Nice teamwork.
What a headache.
Travel far.
Nice teamwork. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful springs of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tutor, harmonious choir, Dominicus!
Purpose of the Charming Festival is to usurp it?
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collect. Excuse me, coming through.
Did you come here of your own volition? Desperate for oblivion.
Disorderly noise!
Why could the harmony and order merge into one?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Gotta stop the bleeding. Deep breath.
Nice teamwork. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Your water noisy. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Who's next?
Enjoy eternal peace. Noisy.
Commencing research. Here, try this. Thanks.
Destined for oblivion.
Noisy.
Trouble.
Nice teamwork. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Who's next? Specimen sighted. I think something bit me.
Your water noisy.
So you are afraid of me.
Disorderly noise.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Not a scratch.
Enjoy eternal peace.
Here, try this.
Nice teamwork.
Destined for oblivion.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Commencing research.
Why is everybody silent? They're not part of the melody. How noisy.
Still water oblivion.
Trouble.
Don't worry, it's just a script. I weep for the departed.
Feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning. Don't let the song distract you.
Destined for oblivion.
Not a scratch. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Don't mess with me.
I'm on guard.
Specimen peak.
Free will, or was it fate? Still water oblivion.
Disorderly noise.
I think something bit me. Who's next?
Noisy.
Not a scratch.
Enjoy eternal peace.
Not a scratch. Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
So you are afraid of me.
Another
I'll
journey.
free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Destined for oblivion.
Disorderly noise.
What a headache. Who's next? Here, try this!
Nice teamwork. Free will, or was it fate? Still waters afflicted.
Disorderly noise!
I'm on guard.
Careful!
Nice teamwork.
Don't mess with me.
Noisy.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Enjoy eternal peace.
I think something bit me. Who's next?
Another journey begins. Destiny broken. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Lance at the ready.
Mental usage. What a headache.
Again. Not a scrap.
Wish.
Not a scrap.
Noise is made.
Still waters
Disorderly noise.
The time has come. Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Dan Heng?
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Wake up! Wake up! Hey! Wake up! It looks like your mind's still in. And then we reach everyone else is also.
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
Hey, where are you going?
Hey.
What's...
Nothing, Miss March. I noted though the strike from the General was timely, its destruction was also immense. When emanated, but luckily for them...
Oh, so that's what happened!
Don't mention it.
Of course not.
What?
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Dan Heng first. Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
You're awake. Well, fork me. You must be,
Don't worry.
Allow me to introduce him to you during our pursuit of a certain... Which is why we...
No need for thanks. The Galaxy Ranger's principle is correct every injustice one sees. That's how you lot in the Ciencio put it.
Wait, hold on a sec. This is the first time I'm hearing about this certain person. Who are you
Who was it again? No, that ain't it. Heck. Forget about it. If it slipped all our minds...
Yes. When the doc... Everyone, let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko.
You're right.
That's all right. In these times of conflict, for the sake of utmost safety, it is only right that the Alliance steps forward to mediate on behalf of the Astral. Furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all. And the family, trapped...
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good. With the Cienjo Alliance mediating...
You flatter me. But well, would you look at that?
Are you okay? I heard...
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. What about you, Mr. Yang?
He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his. In other words, he imprisoned us thanks to General Jing Yuan's destruction of the Harmonious Choir.
He used that tuning on us, too!
I can confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight with us. Had he wanted, he could have easily taken us down. Without so much...
Speaking of the Oak family head...
It's complicated, but in a nutshell, he's now the former. The IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. He must represent the family and answer for the unrest caused. His trial is set. The family quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the turmoil an internal rebellion.
Everyone really has their own...
Then, what's going to happen to Miss... Why the side...
I can only say that this needs time, everyone.
Given the General's invitation...
Why, of course you're welcome. Besides...
I'm kind of allergic to the...
Not to worry.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express first. The conductor is working.
Thank you.
Although I'm not too sure. The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone, please, follow me.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too. Oh, and who is that over there?
The Intelligentsia Guild's Dr. Ratio.
It's been a while. I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Luofu. The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that satisfies all sides.
Oh. Looks like everyone has come with expectations.
Of course. Topaz.
Sure, leave it to me. In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's Council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions. In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
Now that's something.
All in the name of peace. That's our motto.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of Penacony. The floor is yours for the finer points, Mr. Squillen.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. But when my mechanical impulses are activated, my inspiration circuits will start to operate, and I will enter a state defined as imagination. Every time, alas, they are nothing after deliberation.
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection through the IPC, and they've pledged their support for our research endeavor. I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony. The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
But...
never mind. At the end?
No wonder everyone insisted that she be.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. I trust that everyone will surely reach consensus. Looks like Penacony's future is decided. I'm wondering, is there anything else the crew is concerned?
Peace is our greatest wish.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's minds are at ease, I shall take my leave. You may now depart with peace of mind. The Alliance will...
If that's the case, it appears that we have nothing else to worry about.
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout person.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any case, she and I will be waiting. Let's go. Our time.
Penacony's journey ends here.
The navigation meeting is about to start. We're all waiting for you. Ahem. Looks like everyone's present. Let the navigation meeting commence then.
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this? A show of hands.
Hold your horses, cowboy. It's...
I'm just catching a lift.
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan submitted a request to temporarily travel with, as you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the distant stars. Therefore, they will be traveling with us for a while until they reach their destinations.
Whoa, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But Miss Black's...
Understood.
Don't.
All right. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can... Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom-Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone. What they had to go through was regrettable, but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to... Oh, now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the Express's next stop. Let me introduce our current options. The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka, a planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races reside there. Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail. The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. Today, it's celebrated as a planet of undying allure. The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's wish for us to check in on the situation. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's...
Ooh, so many options.
Next up, everyone will select the destination.
If that's the case, how about we go to Edostar first? If that planet really is in danger...
March is right. Though the fact...
You and Don Hung make good points. I'll throw in...
If that's the general sentiment...
4 votes for Edostar. Looks like we have a winner. Then this navigation meeting isn't when it's time to make the jump. Pom-Pom.
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
Oh, how about it? I can feel so... Oh? I just... Before I remember when we end this way, But... Light cones are like... It can etch your... All the world is life. Memory is a... And that memory... Precisely. The reason is... Turn around and... I'm looking for... How about... What?
The Express is about to make the jump.
That life is a king. In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly under the pot's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead, and those fated to die, remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief. Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions. Countless shooting stars, your feet. It's time to tell you a little bedtime. Well, let's start with a conclusion, but don't panic. Next, I'll use this empty. There's a major. Are you ready for? Do you remember when you arrived after that? I rest the 2 cases of. Meanwhile, that strike for you split up with Sun. Finally, this marks the major flaw, which He's only a sec. Well, Misha is a life born. The answer are still wake up.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for...
Do you remember?
Unfortunately, it didn't. I don't think... And that included...
This is what makes Anna's... I believe what you... If it wasn't for
Fortunately.
This is also what... Well, however...
For mortals, that's why there was a flaw.
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha.
Now Sunday has used failure. We still have a chance, though.
All right, please come with me.
These people are... They're the ones who accept Anna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions. We have no means to wake them up now. Not even your clockwork will do the trick. However, there are still other things we can do. Let's keep going.
Here we are.
It's...
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Anna's dream by her own will, and it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could...
Are we going to look it up in a...
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive.
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until...
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may crash on the ground one day. Birds belong.
The illusion was so impossibly blissful, and this is our final hope. Anna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir. Namely, everyone shared wishes. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. We must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Now comes the tricky part. Humans yearning for sweet. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to uncover. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination.
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as...
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is a critical moment for the whole universe.
Thanks.
This is the first step.
However,
if breaking through from Asdana is a Gallic at this very moment.
So, you...
However...
Looks like the Jade Abacus...
No. Keep your wants. Just leave it to us.
You can gather...
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rain. Do you know what it is, Acheron?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger. Because countless meteors, the shooting stars of the hunt we've stayed so...
Once the dreamscape is true that their path of happiness includes...
Your plan sounds...
I agree with you, Black Swan, but to inspire them...
So, you...
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet.
That's a relief.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and...
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. I have faith in you. However, there's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous... Are you ready? Very well. If I remember correctly, unwavering, you see?
God.
I know.
So, why did this?
Because mortals who walk the winter sun, sin thirsted, they emerge from they have journeyed with. Yes. This is my duty. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the Nihility.
But if this is what the departed...
I don't know. Someone would stand.
Even if...
Some tasks have. Please extend. I'll carry your vision.
Right.
Yes. Because it was you who took in Penacon. The home temple.
Yeah, but I knew that not to care.
Take my hand. You'll embark on a long, long trip. That's...
Thank you.
My death be the guiding you path. Welcome. This place is, let's bid our final.
Always distinguish between reality and...
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth.
May your schemes be forever.
Anna's dream was too...
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter.
Why does life or perhaps leave this place? As I said, the answer is like a drowning, the fragility. It's through this, as for now. In this way. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, so far, you have forged unbreakable. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands? If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, everyone. I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I'm glad. The end. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it. Because if the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death, fervently we must pursue that primordial light. Nevertheless, even if it's a meaningless task, it may not belong to me, but
in that case, please. Perhaps
from you. Such is meant. I remember that month. That's my name. Raiden. Ozenmoy. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
Knowledge, the measure of truth, and falsehood.
Commencing research. Deep breath.
Don't worry, it's just a script. Still the same old.
I think something bit me.
Let the show begin.
Enjoy eternal peace.
Again.
It's me, noisy.
Don't worry, it's just a script. Still the same old. Listen up. Just for glory. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Keep up with me.
Specimen sighted.
Still the same old. Again. Still waters aflame. Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin. Wake up. Still the same old. Deep breath.
See, free.
To travel.
Teamwork.
I think something bit me.
Listen up.
SAS, knowledge, the measure of truth, and falsehood.
Here, try this!
Let's play our... Let the show begin.
Enjoy eternal peace.
I'll take the lead. Wake up.
Noisy. Friends?
Specimen sighted.
Disorderly order.
Still the same old. Keep up with me. Listen up.
Commencing research. To travel.
Disorderly noise!
I think something hit me.
Let the show begin. Wake up.
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Here, try this!
Great teamwork. Listen up.
Enjoy eternal peace.
Let's play our own. Let the show begin.
Specimen sight!
Great teamwork.
I'm asking questions. Answer me, boys.
Wake up.
Flesh.
Keep up with me.